everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 75532, Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. This set is recommended for ages 10 to 14 and has around 452 pieces. So, here on the front of the box we've got, of course, the actual set. Got the LEGO Star Wars logo there at the top, set info there. Buildable action figures logo there, Disney logo, and a thing of the speeder bike there again. Then here on the back it shows all of the features, so it shows the Scout Trooper on its own. It shows how the measurements of both of the figure and vehicle, shows some of the other play features on the vehicle, and that's pretty much it for the box. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual set. So here is the set all built up. Now I will say I'm quite impressed with it. So there are a couple features that I really do like. So one, I do like that they added this handle here so that you can hold it. It really does remind me of the old vehicle sets from Bionicle 2008, so really do like that they did that. Play feature here is that there's actually a trigger on the handle, so when you press that down, this spring fires off a spring-loaded shooter, and this missile comes out, so you do actually get an extra one of those, and it's right here on the end of the handle, so you get one there and there, so you get two in this set, and it's nice that they actually have a place to hold on to the extra instead of just having it loose. So I really also do like all the detailing on the speeder bike here. So you can see it's got like a bunch of tubes here, so that's something I really like. Just a lot of detail underneath there. And like even right here, like with this sort of, I'm not sure if any of this is accurate to the actual speeder bike. Haven't really seen a comparison yet. Haven't really compared it at all, but I think it looks really cool. So I think they did a good job with the detailing there with those Technic beams. I'm not exactly sure if I really like how they did the footrests or whatever on here, or the pedals, or whatever it's called. I'm not exactly a big fan of that. I don't know. I feel like it's just hard to pose it, and I feel like it's just too low to the ground to where the handle, to where the stand rests on the ground. If you see, I feel like it's just a little bit too close to the ground. But for the actual general design up here, I think the shaping on here with the brown Technic pieces and all, I think they did a good job. And then up here at the front, I also do think they did well. Hang on a second. So there are a couple of stickers on here. I wouldn't say those are too necessary, so if you don't want those on, you don't have to put them on. But they do add some extra detail there. So those are pretty neat. One thing I don't like about these things, though, is that they move around very easily, and if you want it to just stay in one place, you'll find it moving around a bit. So if you wanted to have it like that, it's most likely gonna, it's very easy to accidentally move around, so not exactly something I really like. I do like the use of these sort of, system pieces. I think those are from like pirate ships and all that, so I really do like the use of those. I think that's a very clever use of them. You do get two of those in this set in dark bluish gray. Back here there's sort of another type of play feature, I guess, so let me just try to... So you can see there's these little flaps. There are stickers on them again, so these ones I'd say are probably the least necessary stickers to put on, so you can probably, you can leave these ones off if you want to. These can just flip up and they can reveal sort of thrusters or whatever to get the vehicle going, so that's a pretty nice detailing there, although I prefer to just have it down because it just looks better with the shaping there. Also sticker right there. I really do like how they did the handles here, because they did a lot of they did a really cool technique here, so I think the build for that looks really good, or just works really good. It's very satisfying to put together as well, and I do like the design of the handles as well here. Let's just actually take a look at the Scout Trooper himself. So here is the Scout Trooper, and now I'm just going to do a quick size comparison here to K2S. So as you can see, he's not as tall as him, but yeah, he is pretty tall for what he is. Just pretty much I'd say he's average, the average height for a Star Wars figure. He doesn't really have any interesting play features. He's really meant for just looks. and detailed. I think the detailing they did on him was pretty neat. They've got a little pistol blaster here that you can just take off and have him hold onto. I think it's a neat design for one, although I will say it doesn't really look good when it's actually being used. I think the design of it is very clever. And the way they actually attached it, or have him hold onto it when he's not using it, I think is also a really cool way, because they use just those Technic pieces on the lower legs. Now, I would expect it to be on the upper legs, but doing it on the lower legs is something I don't think I've seen before. Well, maybe I've seen something like that with a new Uniter, but it wasn't exactly with those pieces. So I really do like the colors on this guy. I really do like how for the arms here they used regular black armor shells, and then they used white armor add-ons to add on top. I think that was a really good idea. I've never gotten these pieces before, so that's an interesting piece to get, and you do get 4 of those in this set. You also get 2 of these shoulder add-on pieces, so that's pretty neat as well. They also use some system pieces. They use them here on the upper legs and also here on the hips. Although I'll say I don't really like what they did here, because these just move around a lot and it does get a bit annoying. So I'm not exactly a big fan of that. You can always take those off if you want to, but then this sort of moves around. But so yeah, not exactly a big fan of that. But I guess just they probably added it to be more accurate to how it is in the movie. I don't really remember. Once again, I haven't really compared this to an actual picture. Also not a big fan of this shoulder add-on piece on the back. I think it's a bit weird. It just sticks out like that, and it's also very hollow right here. You can see a lot of the inside from right there. But yeah, I don't know. It just looks kind of weird. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be representing like a backpack or something, but it's there, I guess. But I think that's really it for the Scout Trooper. He has this head also, this single molded head, which I think looks really cool, looks really good. But honestly, I think that's really it for the Scout Trooper. So let's take a look at the instructions. So here are the instruction manuals for this set. There are 2. So here on the front, pretty much same stuff as on the front of the box. And then we got instruction booklet number 1 there. It shows that you should open up the bags according to the number on it. Action figure logo, then instructions, and then more instructions. Then it says to go on to the second instruction manual. Some stuff for some of the other Star Wars sets. So we've got the other advertisement for the Scout Trooper and the Stormtrooper Commander. Stuff for the Freemaker Adventures. Advertisement for Lego Life, and advertisement for the Lego Star Wars Force Awakens game. And then that lists all the other sets that were out at the time. So that's instruction manual number 1. Then the second one continues instructions and more instructions. There's more instructions. Then there is the final product. Then we have our good old list of pieces, and that is pretty much it. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. So overall, I think this has been my favorite Constraction set that I've ever gotten for quite a while, pretty much since Bionicle G2, mainly because it's been a long time since we've actually gotten a Constraction vehicle set. I believe the last one we got was the Speed-A-Demon bike from Hero Factory, unless we did get another one before then. I'm not counting the Invasion from Below mechs, because those are minifig scale or whatever. But yeah, this is a really cool vehicle. It's nice to see another vehicle for a Constraction set, so I really do like this. The Scout Trooper is a very nice design. The main thing I just don't like about it, though, is those weird things at the hips, or near the hips. The actual speeder bike itself looks really good. I really do like it. I pretty much have no problems with it. The stand is a bit inaccurate, but I am okay with it, because I understand why they did that, because if they didn't put the stand there, then there's no way it could have been able to stand up on its own, so I'm perfectly fine that they did that. But overall, don't really have a whole lot else to say about this set. So I think it's a really neat set. If you do like Constraction, I would definitely recommend picking this up. However, I'd recommend waiting until it goes on sale for you. I believe the original price for this was $55, which I feel like is a bit expensive because it is a Star Wars set after all. So I'd recommend and wait until it goes on sale. I got mine here for $43 or around that price. So I'd definitely wait for it to go on sale, and it's been out for a while now, so you're most likely going to find it on sale somewhere. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!